Hey everyone, it's Amy, and today's video is going to be kind of a little bit of a life update, just kind of updating you on school and just kind of life in general. So let's get into it. Kind of the biggest thing that has changed is my school. So if you don't know, I have been going to college up here in Utah, and you probably don't know what my major is because honestly I don't know either. When I first moved here, I was doing early childhood education. And then I switched, maybe thinking I should do psychology, and then I found out you have to do pretty much a master's or it's not going to get you anywhere, so I kind of steered away from that. And then, oh dear, what was my next one? Then I thought maybe I should just drop out and do cosmetology school, and that wasn't going to fly with family members of mine, so I was going to go into journalism. So that was my last kind of major change. So, when I was in Texas, I kind of told everyone, I'm just going to do journalism as a major, and they were all excited, but inside I was like, I don't even know if this is what I want to do. And I think that's my biggest problem, is trying to please others that are in my family or even other friends of mine who do know what they want to do and do know that, what job they want to do with their life or what major they're going into for college. And I don't know. And it took me a long time to realize that that's okay. And in college, there are a ton of people that change their majors or even have been undeclared since the beginning of their freshman year. And it is okay to not know. And that's kind of what college is all about, is kind of figuring it out. But I'm kind of at a point in my college career where I kind of need to, figure it out so I don't take credits that won't really count for whatever major I do choose. So I was signed up for this fall semester, and a week, I think, before school started, I told my husband, I don't know if this is for me. I don't know what I'm doing. And he had felt the same way, like, you shouldn't go into something that you're not completely in love with or completely sure about. So I took the decision to take the fall semester off, and before I had dropped out of this semester, I was already taking one institute class. And if you don't know what that is, the LDS Church has an institute where you can go to and take classes on religion. It could be certain things, and the one I was signed up for already was just a basic Book of Mormon class, because I haven't read the whole book, and I thought it would be nice to have, a class that was reading along with me, and kind of we get to have feedback and kind of share openly about it. So I was already signed up for that class, and James said, I was thinking, since you're taking the semester off, why don't you just take more institute classes, because you can actually get a degree from the institute. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I haven't even thought about that. That's a great idea. So I signed up for 3 more. I'm taking the Book of Mormon class still, because I really need that class. And then I'm taking one on preparing for eternal marriage, which is kind of weird, because actually being in the class, I found out that it's more for people that are dating or some that have been engaged. So it's kind of geared more towards, getting ready for marriage, not actually being married. So it's a little weird, but I talked to my I guess they're not professors. I talked to my brother, and he said that he thinks that this class would be good for me, because I told him how I wasn't Mormon when we got married, and I wanted kind of that foundation, I guess I could say. So I'm staying in that class, and I actually do like it. I have learned quite a bit from it. And then I'm taking a Foundations of the Restoration class, and that brother is amazing. He is probably the funniest one that I have. And then what's the other class? Oh, and then Jesus Christ and the Everlasting Gospel is my other one that I'm taking, and I really enjoy that class as well. It's kind of weird going to institute classes, because if you know me, I'm not a very social person, and they kind of not force, but really encourage you to make friends and talk to people, and it's really broken me out of my shell, because usually if I go to class, I just kind of sit down and play on my phone or keep to myself. But in these classes, it's kind of impossible to do that, and I actually like that change. It's very positive vibes in there, and everyone's so friendly, and I really enjoy that about the classes. So I'm taking 4 institute classes, and you need, I believe it's 7 to graduate with the first degree, and what you can do with these institute classes, if you don't know, that you could take a certain amount and you could become a seminary teacher, which is like being an institute teacher but in high schools. So that is always an option, so it's not really a dead end thing. But ultimately with the institute classes that I'm taking, I just kind of want to grow my testimony and learn more about the church, because I don't know everything and I don't know half as much as the people in there. So I think the institute classes are more for me, but in the end I could maybe go on and be a teacher. I don't know, but we'll see how that goes. But I guess I can kind of spin off of that on giving an update on me and how I'm doing with my religion change. I think it's kind of crazy. I don't remember who said it, but someone in my church was saying they could really, during one of the talks, they're saying how they could really notice a difference when they weren't reading the Book of Mormon or reading any scriptures at all for that matter, and they could just feel the difference, and not being as involved in stuff. And I was like, yeah, sure, I'm sure there's a difference. But during this past month, for me, being baptized on the 1st and going down to Texas for like 2 weeks and just traveling back and forth, and I actually felt myself really drifting away, not from the word at all. It's just I felt like I wasn't as involved and I wasn't reading as much or any at all for some days, and I really felt and feel that disconnect when I'm not reading now. And it's kind of weird because at first, I hear other people talking about it. I'm like, yeah, okay, like I believe them and all, but I didn't understand it fully until now. And I think it's kind of incredible that the gospel can do that for me. Oh, so I don't know if I showed you guys, but for my baptism, my husband got me my very own quad. And here's my bag for it. I think it's so cute. I picked out the bag, and they're just like all my favorite colors. I thought it was so cute. And I'll show you the quad. He got my name printed on it there, but it's just that I haven't read that much. I'm just still in First Nephi. Yeah, still in First Nephi. Almost done. Almost to the second. But as much or as little as I have read, I love it, and I'm so happy that I have my very own copy, physical, tangible copy, not just on my phone to read from. But I noticed in classes it's a lot easier to just pull it up from my phone because I'm not some expert like all of these other kids are. And, when he says, turn to Jacob, and they're just like, okay, here. And I'm just like flipping the pages trying to find it. So I'm still getting down where everything is. So you can tell how new I am, which is kind of funny. But, yeah, I feel great. I feel a lot more happy, I guess I could say. And, the little things that would bug me before and, would kind of just annoy me, I've kind of taken my time and, not let little things like that get to me. And it's just great having, the knowledge of the gospel and just being able to be a part of it and learn more about it every day. It's just an incredible feeling. And I'm so glad that I have, my religion to always not just fall back on, but something to believe in, something that's always going to be there to support me and comfort me. And that's very comforting and reassuring to have. So yeah, I guess that's my little religion / school update. But yeah, here's my living room. This is kind of a new background. This is my absolute favorite smell. I'm so like YouTuber having a candle in the back. But it's pumpkin pecan waffle, and it's seriously the best. It's from Bath & Body Works, so if you've never smelt it or haven't bought it yet, you should. My husband and both of his parents hate this smell, but I love it. It's just, this is my living room. I don't think I've ever filmed in here. Maybe I have, I don't remember. I usually kind of stick to my room or whatever because of the lighting, but we have these huge windows right here, so sometimes that's too much lighting. So yeah, just tell me what you think. I don't know what else to talk about. I want to do like a fashion outfit video soon. I just have to figure out, maybe I should do like a fall lookbook or something, I don't know, but I've been wanting to do some kind of fashion video. I filmed one a few weeks ago and it was just a fail, and yeah, you'll never see that. So I need to film a better one and actually take my time on it, and so maybe I'll do like a fall, like summer to fall lookbook, I don't know. But yeah, I think that's about it. If you don't know, I have a blog, and that's kind of where I put the majority of my life on. It's called togetherbythestars.weebly.com. It's always in the description box below. I'm very active on my Instagram, and it's just the Strattons. I'll put it right here. So you can go follow me and keep up with my life. I don't think it's on private, so I think anyone can just see it. But yeah, that's me, and that's my update on life. I don't think I have anything else to say, and if I do, I'll just include it in the blog post. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope it wasn't too long. I'm probably gonna have to cut it down a lot, but thank you for watching, and God bless. Bye, guys.